Welcome back to Are You Shitting Me? Something I learned while avoiding real responsibilities. I'm Brett. The beer's open. Today, we're going to Area 51. And look, I know, you're thinking aliens. But here's the thing, the real story is somehow weirder than aliens. The government lied about it for decades anyway. And in 2019, 2 million people on the internet almost started a military incident over a Facebook meme. Are you shitting me? Now, let's go.
Here's something I learned while avoiding real responsibilities.
So first, what is it? Area 51 is a classified U.S. Air Force installation in the Nevada desert, about 83 miles outside Las Vegas. It's on a dry lake bed called Groom Lake. And here's your first Are You Shitting Me moment of the episode. The CIA didn't officially acknowledge that it existed until 2013. 2013. You could Google it on a map, you could see it on satellite images. Employees were reportedly flying there every day on a secret commuter airline, which some people nicknamed Janet Airlines, as in just another non-existent terminal. Janet. Government is so funny. That's the classified government airline, Janet. So why aliens? Because they were testing absolutely wild-looking aircraft there. The U-2 spy plane, the SR-71 Blackbird, the F-117 stealth fighter. These things flew at insane altitudes and speeds and looked like nothing anyone had ever seen. People would see them and go, "What the hell was that?" And the government couldn't say, "Oh, that's our classified spy plane. Ignore it." So they just let people think it was UFOs. They dismissed the reports instead of explaining them, which, in hindsight, was maybe not the best call for public trust. Then, in 1989, a guy named Bob Lazar goes on Las Vegas TV and says he worked at a site near Area 51 and personally saw alien spacecraft. The government said he never worked there. Then people found his pay stubs. Then a government document. His story has never been fully proven or fully debunked. He still says it's all true, to this day. So what's actually there today? Honest answer, we don't fully know. But based on declassified documents and people who study military aviation, the best guesses are advanced drone technology, next-gen stealth aircraft, electronic warfare systems, and possibly hypersonic weapon testing, stuff that flies at Mach 5 or faster. There's also a rumored aircraft called the Aurora Project, a hypersonic spy plane that supposedly replaced the SR-71. Multiple credible pilots and writers have reported seeing weird contrails over Nevada. The Air Force says it doesn't exist, which, based on literally every previous thing we've said about Area 51, might mean it absolutely does. Okay, now the best part. June 2019, a college kid named Maddie Roberts, just some dude, creates a Facebook event as a joke. The title, Storm Area 51. They can't stop all of us. The plan, Naruto run past the guards. You know, arms behind you, running like a ninja. His logic was that it would make people aerodynamic enough to dodge bullets. Solid plan, Maddie. He expected maybe 40 friends to click on going. Within days, 2 million people RSVP'd. 2 million. It became an international news story. The U.S. Air Force issued an official statement. The U.S. Air Force. Responding to the Facebook event, they basically said, "Please don't do this." The FBI reportedly showed up at Maddie's house. He panicked, said it was a joke, and then, this is genius, he just turned it into a music festival in the Nevada desert called Alien Stock, and people actually went. And on September 20th, 2019, the actual storm date, about 150 people showed up to the gate. 2 got arrested for trespassing before they even crossed the line. Someone Naruto ran past the camera for TikTok. A guy played a flute, and they were alien costumes. That was it. The aliens, if they existed, remain unrescued. Here's the thing, though. Conspiracy theories about Area 51 exist because the government actually lied about it for decades. So when people say they're covering something up, they're right. It just wasn't aliens. It was spy planes, and that gap between not aliens and total transparency is where every wild theory lives. Does that mean that there are things there that they're still not telling us? Absolutely, certainly yes. Does it mean little green men? Absolutely, certainly, maybe no. But also, Bob Lazar still has his pay stub, so that's what I learned while avoiding real responsibilities today. I'm Brett, and this is Are You Shitting Me? Subscribe, share it with your most conspiracy-brained friends, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Here's something I learned while avoiding real responsibilities.